Hi girlfriend, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you upside down styling. This is my favorite way to style my hair because it's easy, fast and also will give your curls a lot of volume. So let me show you step by step how I style my hair upside down. Also, if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. As always, I style on dripping wet hair. I'm using a curl cream and I'm going to apply the praying hands method. I divide the product over my hands, then place my hair in the middle of my hands and glaze it over. I focus on the length of my hair and glaze over leftover product at the roots. Then I use a brush and brush everything through. I do this to divide all the products evenly, but also to get rid of tangles. Next, I'm using gel. I divide it over my hands and I apply it the same way using the praying hands method. I focus on the length, so most products will be at the length of my hair. Then I glaze over leftover products at the roots. I rake everything through to make sure everything gets divided evenly. Then I'm using a detangling brush to brush everything through. Next, I'm going to divide my hair into sections. When you divide your hair into sections, it makes brush styling so much easier. I'm going to create 3 sections, one at the back of my head, one in the middle, and I leave the front section out. After I've secured the 2 sections using a claw clip, I'm ready to brush style. I brush everything through once more to make sure there are no tangles left in my hair. And of course I'm using my favorite brush styling brush. This makes brush styling so easy. You can see it creates curl clumps for you. I'm brush styling smaller sections. Start the brush as close to the roots as possible. Keep one hand under the roots for extra root volume. And just keep repeating this until you brush style the complete first section. When everything is brush styled, you're going to scrunch. Scrunching is super important because this will form your curls. So make sure you scrunch with power. It's also important that you hear the squish sound. If you do not hear the squish sound, you need to re-wet your hair. You can do this by using a water spray bottle. Now on to the next section. I'm using the detangling brush first to get rid of any tangles. Now I'm splitting this section into 2 smaller sections. I'm going to do the same thing as the previous section using my favorite brush to brush style. Keep one hand under the roots for extra root volume and scrunch. Keep scrunching with power until you feel like your curls are formed. Also, don't forget to scrunch your roots. This way you make sure your curls start from the roots. Now on to the last section. Using my detangling brush again to get rid of tangles. Splitting this section into 2 smaller sections as well. I brush style with tension, place one hand under my root for root volume. I also do it this way to make sure that my curls won't stick at the back of my head when I flip over. And this is my result after I've scrunched. Now I'm going to remove excess water using a microfiber towel. You place your hair in the towel and scrunch. This way you will remove excess water, which will prevent your curls from weighing down. It also makes your drying time a lot shorter. Now I'm going to show you my trick to prevent your hair from sticking to the back of your head. Spread your fingers and glide them in between your hair. Now flip over backwards. When you do it this way, your hair will not be sticking to your scalp. This is also why you should brush style in sections. This way your hair will not stick to your scalp. Now I'm diffusing my hair completely dry. My hair is now completely dry but still in the gel cast. I'm going to scrunch out the gel cast using a few drops of oil. I divide the oil over my hands, glaze it over and scrunch. I keep scrunching until the hard layer is completely gone and my curls are soft, voluminous and bouncy. I scrunch side to side and also upside down. And here is my final result. Big, voluminous curls and no wonky curls at the back. So this is how I style my hair upside down. It is super easy. I know you can do it. Go try it and see how it works for your hair. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have something you would like me to do for a YouTube video, let me know in the comments and I will make a video. See you at the next video.